Hi, this is Randy from Purple Arrows Tarot. I got a really loud message this morning. Whoa, page ones. Creativity. A message, maybe it was page ones that was contacting me. Someone kind of wants to say sorry. Someone regrets. No, they don't want to say sorry. They're just still in regret. They haven't decided if they're going to contact you or not. Interesting. Okay. They regret what they did. They know it was terrible. They know they hurt you. They know they upsetted you. Upsetted you? You upset you. Gosh. Sounding like a 5-year-old here. Okay. Let's run some cards and see if we can find out who this person is. Right? Then let's find out what they want to say. I keep getting the tower. Okay, ending. So, why are they thinking about you now? What do they want to say to you? Let's start with, can we find out who this person is? Can we find out who this person is? We have the Queen of Cups. She's very nurturing and very supportive. Then we have juggling money. We have choices, multitasking. So there's support, and then there's a money, multitasking, and then there's justice, which is a lot of that is related to karma. So in this row, who is the person? Who is this person? Whoa, actually, that was both of them came over. Okay, let's do it. This is 8 of Pentacles, doing your job and doing it well. Who is this person? Were they good at their job? With the Queen there, they're supportive. Were they a teacher? Or a professor? Or something to do with learning? They had money too. They were paid well. Okay, the second one is 6 of Wands. This is celebration after a battle, or they won something, or they achieved something, or they overcame something. The money's still there. They're trying to decide what to do with their money, but there is some kind of celebration that maybe you were involved with their good position. Maybe when you knew them or met them or were with them, they were doing well at work. But it seems like maybe they're getting more work somewhere else, and they left to do that job and didn't ask if you were interested in coming with them. Or maybe they thought that was an opportunity to just go. Then justice. This is karma. This is cause and effect. Yeah. What's their karma like? If they just got up and went for another job but didn't consider you, maybe they didn't realize how much they meant to you. Maybe they didn't realize how much you meant to them. Okay. Lovers. Can't make this up, folks. Yeah, the power of two. It doesn't necessarily mean a romantic um, interaction. It could be you were in business together, or there was just lots of things you did together, and you kind of, they miss you now. They really, really miss you now. Yeah. So this is kind of past life. I don't know if this helps understand who it might have been. Where are we now? Where are we now? So the world is completion, the end of something. You learn something, and it's time to move forward. This person realizes that they didn't leave correctly. they didn't tell you enough about why they went. And I think at this point they realize how bad an exit it was. When people kind of get excited or they get focused on something and they just go somewhere, it feels like that you were always around. Yeah, you hung out together, whatever. Yeah, but look, squirrel. And they went, and then it took a while for them to realize that their life isn't as good as they thought it was going to be, and it's missing you. So with the world being an ending and learning a lesson, this could be where they are at this point. They are out in the cold. They're supposed to be on top of the world, and they're actually out in the cold. They feel so badly. I think they're having problems trying to contact you. Wow. Wow. That's rough. But there's unfinished energy here. There's totally unfinished energy here. The Fool. Start. Fresh hope. Chances. This is people admiring work, but it's a 3 card. It's teamwork. Could be heartbreak. Maybe teamwork. This isn't heartbreak. This isn't the heartbreak 3, but still a 3. And there's still some essence of that there. They're good at what they do, but it's not enough for them. They are hoping that they can contact you when they get the nerve to do it. They're hoping you can start over again. They're really hoping you can start over again. Crazy. And then we get the Tower. Tower, let's think of the Tower. It's a relationship, and it didn't have good foundations. And so it worked for a while, and then when things got rocky, it just fell over. That's what happened. But where are you now? Are you still like, yeah, I don't care if they call me? That was rude. That was, conceited, or they were so immature. They didn't tell me. Why should I give them time of day? That's the Tower. So maybe they've already tried to contact you, and you know exactly who these people are. and you've already put the phone down. You've already decided. Yeah. You've marked idiot so that whenever he calls, it says idiot. Okay. What else do we need to know about this? Oh my gosh. King of Pentacles. He's very well put together. I always think of him as being practical. He's an earth sign, I guess. That's the feeling I get. He's an earth sign. He's like, okay, let's think this over. He's very secure. He has money. I think this doesn't feel like a person. This feels like an energy of I'm secure enough where I am. I know who I am. I know what I want. Why do I listen to this person? Why should you listen to that person? Okay. Next card. Next card. The Hierophant. He's a mentor. He's a Pope-like figure. Oh, yeah, see the mentor, these things that took me a while to realize they're actually people's heads. He's mentoring them. He could be a teacher. He could be a teacher here too. So, or someone in training or learning, that kind of thing. The Hierophant is very conventional, very, very conventional. He's the man that would, open the door for you. It's your birthday. Whoops. It's your birthday. You get flowers. We go for a meal. You know that energy. It's kind of reminded me of my dad. Always wearing a suit. So, but yeah. So there's that feeling. So what's that got to do with this reading? Hello. Let's see. Whoa. All right. Oh, glad it was this one and not the one underneath. That wasn't a good one. This is the truth. This is the truth. It's also a breakthrough and seeing the light. They're seeing the light now. They're realizing what an a-hole they were, how immature they were, or just insensitive. That's why they're contacting you. Suddenly, the light bulb went off, and they realized they were really bad. They were really stupid. And they realized, well, obviously they realize that now. And so I think they want to come back. I think it's up to you. I guess it all depends on if you have hung up them when they've called. Maybe you already know the answer is no. But maybe they've matured. It's been a while. Maybe you would give them a chance. That's a totally personal thing on what you think of this. Oh, my light just went out. I wonder what that means. Anyway, we can still see. The Ace of Swords. Strong card. They see the light. Strong card. Okay. So we've got, the next card is moving away from troubled waters. Now, I would have thought that maybe a card like that could be there, and maybe they thought that person, male or female, thought they needed to move. But then again, this is with someone. It's with a family. It's actually quite peaceful. It's not like a running away kind of thing. It's like, let's slowly sail over to where it's not so bumpy and choppy in the water. So I wonder if they want you back and they want you to travel to where they are now. Or maybe their job is taking them to somewhere fantastic in the world. And they're like, hey, let's start over again and come with me. Or come with me for the first 2 weeks and see what you think. Or they're coming back and they want to know if they can see you when they're back in your part of town. So we get the devil. Devil, all things addictive, things that are bad for you. It's not saying no, but it's kind of telling you to be careful. Don't get caught up in this again. You were in some kind of relationship, and when that person left, your world changed and you took a while to recover. So this is, be careful. Don't get caught up in that again. It doesn't say no, but if you're curious, be careful. Be careful. And then you get a 10 of Pentacles. Now, this is like, what's the best it can be? What's the best it can be? Because they have changed. This is a very well put together Pentacle King. This is a very strong, they see the light. They have changed. So they're not the same person. And it's unlikely they would go back to being that kind of person. It's like a maturity thing. They're different. They're a more worldly person now. I feel like I'm rooting for them. But you have to be on guard. I feel we should have got like the what's the guy's name? Not the Hanged Man, but we should have got another warning card. I can't think of. Oh my gosh, who would that be? Anyway, the Hermit. Why I couldn't remember that name. I feel like it could have been the Hermit and they've meditated and they felt better. Or there could be that card here for you saying meditate and feel in your gut what this means. Are they true? I think you have an emotional pull to them. It just depends. You could be with someone else. You could be quite happy where you are and go, yeah, I'll go have coffee with them. Or you might be like, they've grown up now. Maybe the timing's good. Okay, what'd you get? 7 of Wands. Guard yourself. Interesting. So, okay, so we get the Ten of Pentacles. This is leaving a legacy. It's retirement. It's money, usually inherited money. Everyone in the family is happy. Okay, so that's the situation maybe you are now. And this is okay. This is a warning. This is definitely a warning. Yeah. Guard yourself. Guard yourself. It's also has some competition in there. But that goes with the guarding, and yeah, definitely check your gut. Definitely check your gut on this one. This is weird. Okay, let's do a couple of cards. Where am I for time? I don't want to make this too long. Yearning, wanting more. Only you can fill that void. Are you enough? Maybe you already decided. Or maybe they're the ones that are yearning. Yeah. If this is them, only you can fit the void. But it's whether you're prepared to give them a second chance. Okay, let's do this one. Kind of like this one. Whoa. Sorry. Maybe I should have chosen that one. Synchronicity. Interesting. Synchronicity. Notice and trust meaningful coincidences. So, if you do decide to talk to them again, see if you're still on the same channel. Are you tuned in to the same radio station? That sounded old fashioned, but that's what I was thinking was, are you tuned in? Are you in tune? Do they make a joke and make you laugh like they used to? Or do they give a good reason? Was there something else going on that you didn't know about? Whew. Well, I don't know what to say, but if you know who that person is and you know that they want to try again, it might be worth a chance. They're definitely a different person. They're definitely a different person. But you got to be careful they don't revert or they do something else that's annoying. Something, I don't know. Or they do something that, I shouldn't say that. They do something that doesn't seem right. Everything else is okay, but it's just one thing you can't put your finger on. I think with this person, they have to be perfect. Don't give them any leeway anywhere. I feel bad for them. They obviously were immature and didn't think we do that when we're younger. But now, even if it's just 6 months or a year, they realize now what they've done. They've got to be still 100% freaking perfect in everything they say. So, well, good luck. I hope this resonated for some people, or even parts of it resonated. Maybe that can still help you with this situation. let me know if anything happens. If it's like amazing, let me know, and I will let you go and hope to see you again on my channel soon. Bye.